In this video, we'll dive deeper into indexing in CrateDB, beginning with what is indexed and how. I'll show you how the different object column policies influence the indexing of objects, and we'll end with a quick look at how to configure or even disable indexing. Let's start with the question, what's indexed by default in CrateDB? Well, everything is. To ensure fast responses for any type of query, CrateDB automatically indexes every attribute by default. This is especially useful when query patterns and use cases evolve over time and may not have been clear at the point at which the data was ingested into the database. How does CrateDB achieve this? Let's find out. CrateDB leverages the powerful search and indexing capabilities of Apache Lucene. Inverted indexes are used for text values. This facilitates efficient search for precise text matches, including support for wildcard and regular expressions. Block KD trees, or BKD trees, are used for numeric, date, and geospatial values. These are highly efficient indexes designed for optimal I/O. Hierarchical navigable small world graphs enable efficient approximate nearest neighbor search, commonly known as vector similarity search. Full text indexes can be added to enable features such as fuzzy search, phrase search, and attribute boosting. CrateDB offers multiple languages, analyzers, and tokenizers, plus the flexibility to create custom analyzers and tokenizers. In conjunction with advanced indexing strategies, CrateDB uses a columnar storage approach. This facilitates fast queries and complex